Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Time to Ricky Williams. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Come on, let's go! Try 38!
To throw on 2nd down. Thomas. And oh, this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Now Thomas off the play fake. Eluding the pressure right. He gives it to Brown. Complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The 21 yards there as they convert on 3rd.
Go, Ricky.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. The safety Ed Reed there to make the play.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, Williams. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is 3rd down.
Come on, let's go!
Operating from the gun, Thomas. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Roberto Aguayo now to try to tack on 3. It'll be spotted on the right hash. A 52-yard attempt. And now before they run this 4th down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Now here's Shane Leckler on to punt it away to his longtime team, the Raiders. And here's a very low line drive, almost whiffed on it.
Nice punt, Leckler. Good shit.
First carry now for Ricky Williams.
Yeah.
Fighting to get back to the goal line.
Good job,
He
boys.
got there. He did not get back there. It's
Good
a
job,
safety.
Ray.
Well, we thought these 2 defenses, they might come to play. One has
Great
already
job,
come to play
boys.
here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
And here now the offense heading back out there. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
They begin the drive with Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The big man, Jarrell Casey, in on the stop. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
Fights him off. Got him in. Complete. This is Richard Rodgers. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That catch good for 5. It's third down. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. Here's Thomas. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jurrell Casey able to drop him for a loss of 2, and that'll bring up 4th down. Here's Shane Leckler now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Good kick, good kick.
Taking it about nearly a huge return, as it is still a very good one. 24 yards. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raiders offense now, they trot back out. And, of course, coming off the safety the last time they had the football. Never want that.
No, that's pretty unique, too, isn't it? When you give up points that way and the scoreboard, you look up and it says 2-0, it can throw you a little bit. Let's see if they can put that to the side and move forward.
Brian Urlacher up from his linebacker spot to make the tackle.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Vick on 2nd down. Caught left side. It's Beckham. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 48 yards. The Raiders into the red zone for the first time. This is 1st and goal from about the 8. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get 4 yards on the carry there, and we will get to the end of the first quarter of play. Ready to go now in the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. It's the Raiders in possession of the football. Second and goal from inside the 5. He'll get it up the middle. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Only a yard there, so it brings up 4th and goal.
Now, this feels like old-school football because this has turned into a good old-fashioned goal line stand. So on offense, what do you do now? Do you decide to run it or throw it if you go for it on 4th down?
Carlson able to put this one through. And they will jump out in front here with a very unusual scoreline of 3-2. So I guess we'll call this a pitcher's duel so far. I think that was a 3-run homer there, and it makes it a 3-2 ball game.
Yeah, what inning are we in? It's not the most common of score lines, but it's pretty indicative of the fact that we're in for a tight one.
And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change up momentum?
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He can make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Here's Thomas looking to throw on second down. Steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Super Bowl 49 hero Malcolm Butler. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
So here's Vic following the interception. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. And now it's second down. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. A second down throw for Vic. Over the middle, that's caught by Rice. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
A nice catch there by Jerry Rice. And when you look at the yardage he compiled in his NFL career, it seems staggering at 22,985 yards. Let's put a little context with it.
Yeah, we ran the numbers earlier. Larry Fitzgerald, who was contemplating retirement this past offseason, would need 7 more 1,000-yard seasons to break Jerry Rice's record.
That's context.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll hand it off now. Williams. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. We'll come back to Oakland after this. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. First down, Vic. He finds his target, Beckham. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Give him 12 yards that time and an Oakland first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Ricky Williams, an 18-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders add on to their lead. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Now this offense about ready to take over again. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious, because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide it. But the tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the field.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And before this second down play, we'll get a whistle, a signal, and a timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Thomas now. From the gun, he'll throw. Buying time to his left. Now wide open, complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They give him a gain of 38.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
On first down, Thomas. This will be caught inside the 10. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
As far as tight ends go, this guy's not a speed burner. He's much more of an inline blocking type of a tight end. But how about this last play? Made a nice catch and picked up a first down.
That's what impresses me about him. When he's called upon, usually gets it done. They'll give it to him up the middle. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard that time. Second and goal. Thomas. Off play action. This is caught. Clark.
Go, baby, go.
And he will take it in for the touchdown.
Let's go.
Dallas Clark as the first half is winding down. And his guy's now just a 2-point conversion away from tying us up.
Happened. What the fuck? Oh, that was badass. That was pretty dope. I like that's pretty sick.
Roberto Aguayo now for the point after.
That's crazy.
Aguayo able to connect on the extra point, and that will shave one more off this lead.
Like that. Man, that's pretty sick.
So we're back
Good
to
effort.
a 1-point game now as the kickoff comes.
Good kick.
This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now here come the Raiders. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Williams. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return. No, I'm not mad at you for skipping halftime, but can I just have a sip of water real? All right, let's go. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. This is fielded at the goal line. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Oh, good job, Leon Hall.
Incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Vic.
Yeah.
This is going to be
good job, defense. Good shit.
A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
This is brought in at the 21. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
They can really take charge, can't they? And this is probably...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Deion Jones, the linebacker. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
Yeah, I need new quarterbacks.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Vick. Over the middle to Beckham. All the way down inside the 5 to the 4. It's a really nice 15-yard pickup, and now it's 1st and goal. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll try to run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, the spotlight hit him once already tonight as he got into the end zone. He was trying to make it a double spotlight, wasn't he?
But credit the defense, bottling him up, not letting him get in for the second score there. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll send Beckham alone to the left side. Now a second down throw for Vick. That's going to be caught by Gonzalez for a Raider touchdown. Tony Gonzalez, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Carlson now to kick this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. Now this offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Allen. Underneath to Allen. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. Shifty footwork gets him a little extra on the play. It'll be a gain of 6, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. They'll run with Allen. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Somebody's got a block, dude. Can't have that.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And 12 yards that time and picking up the 1st.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another 1st.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it is flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. They'll tussle
Damn
for
it.
it, and this is going to be caught.
Oh,
goes
man.
for 24 yards.
There's that animation.
So
right
how do you
there,
beat
dude.
man coverage? First of all, you want to be a superior receiver, but you know something, that guy who's covering you, he's usually pretty good too. So the corner route is usually a great spot to get it done.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Allen again here on 2nd and 10. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
And the big guy catches the ball out of the backfield, and oftentimes that's quite a surprise to the guys playing defense because not ordinarily thought as a pass catcher, it often works when they decide to dial it up.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
Come on, hurry up, come on.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. There's a quarterback sneak, and he will push forward and pick up the 1st down. So give him the 1st down. 1st and goal after a pickup of 4, and the decision to go for it pays off. First and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
Detroit! 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 Detroit!
Now this time, Allen will throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And that's incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down.
The line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. They come out here in the eye. They get it to him right left. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Here's Allen. And the Raiders have got him. Reggie White in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
So an interesting call there to take the 3. I mean, I guess they're thinking that their hands were tied, but, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
The Raiders offense now, they trot back out right now, clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open, but you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the 1st downs, and the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now a handoff. Here's Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Vick operating on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a 1st down as well. And the play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. That's going to set them back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42.
Hey, good shit.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. A lot of bulk out there, as you might expect, on that D-line to try to stop the run on 2nd down. Now they're going to throw it here with Vic. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Here's Vic. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
So 2nd and inches after that 1st down completion went just shy of the marker. Now a carry for Allen. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. He has had a great game defensively. He's been east-west, north-south, everywhere. Yeah,
and I love how you described that, because to be a great defender, you have to be able to move up and back, sideline to sideline, and he's been fantastic. Reminds me of a young Charles Davis when he was playing Madden.
Absolutely. Oh, wow. I thought you were going to go on the field, but okay, I see you. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Complete left side, the tight end Rodgers. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely. This defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. Hard throw, incomplete. He was unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
And down by 5. They've got to go for it here on 4th down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Back to throw.
Oh my God, he dropped it.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining.
Come on, dude.
And the Raiders are going to win the football game.
Oh,
he'll have a tough
my
time
God.
living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams
can't
work
drop
on
the
that
ball,
in terms
dude.
of locking in on those key downs. You know, I've seen, you and I both been in practices where we've seen, hey, third down situation, big third down alert, lock in here. Fourth down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee.
Have that game, guys. Those turnovers, man.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on third down.
Quick.
Vic's going to take a knee, and that should just about do it.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
Oh, that was too close, guys.
And, Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
That one was too close.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Black Hole celebrates. The Raiders are winners here as we say so long from Oakland.
That was so fucking close, man. Oh, that one sucked.
We want back ends. Wipe my sins. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up the champs.
Come on, guys, you gotta get one win at least. Come on.
Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up the champs is in. Yeah. Wake up. The cake up. Raise up. Or make us.
I need to get a quarterback. That quarterback sucks.
Bite down on you.
What can I get? Who can I get?
To the left, they dodging it. Can't play the role, you fraudulent. Waiting on the right for the stars in it. 4x4 double parking it. Wanna play like cars in it. Wear the right flag, they forfeit it. Now I got a ring too gorgeous. Damn, I gotta treat it like forges. It sound like I wanna scratch it. Try to take the ring, I'ma tackle you. I guess I'm a Super Bowl bachelor. Go hard in the gym, no cameras. I think I see blood, no Dracula. I'm an animal, eating up amateurs. Too active, y'all can't handle it. No taxing, we'll dismantle it. Shake up the building and ramble it. Shut up the critics and analysts. Come through dripping, I'ma set it off. Game after game, you can bet it off. Quarterback got range if you block them all. Quarterback did an option and set it off. Duck goose linebacker coming through. Yeah, hit him with the spin of the Jew. Yeah, we gon' blow your block like a new. Yeah, and I spend a dime every two. We gon' lock down on the offense. Bust down the skeleton fossil. I'm not addressing the
3 foot 10 down.
On the post, you can't stop him. Pick it up, running back, it's no problem. I'm running behind the block, they gon' block him. Quavo Yoda, I'm offset Chewbacca. Watch the blitz on the left, we gon' block him. We some animal, yeah, we some gobbling. Man to man, we gon' cover you properly. Man to man, you can't beat me impossibly. Red zone, this my house like my property. Do a quarterback sneakers on 4th and 3. Get the ends on the offensive block for me. I stiff him down, get off of me. I'm trucking them over, he under me. All back ends, wipe my sins, They can't win, No new friends, Football fans, they sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Champion. We want back ends. Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Yeah. I just hate the bone. I'm trying to get in. Open the play with the book of the champion.
That one just sucked.
If you trying to get in. I got the front defense, they got the end. Going for long on 1st and 10. Gotta go hard. We gotta get on. No loss or excuses, cause we gotta win. They say they sleep, must not be a fan. Get at your mans and mess up your plans. Look at your stands and look at your hands. I do what I want and you do what you can. I do it for fans, you do it for fame. EA Sports, we in the game. I am the coach and the player of the game. They gon' remember the name. We want back ends. Wipe my sins. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake
Come on, guys. You gotta win a couple games. Come on now.
We want back ends. Wipe my sins. Wipe it. They can't win. No new friends. Football fans. They sleep again. We wake them up. Wake up, the champs is in. Yeah.
I'm playing another game right now. I lost 17-12. Oh, that sucked. Lakers game.
Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Before kickoff, Charles, quickly your keys to the game.
Well, partner, I could give you the standard ones, turnovers, special teams play. But here's one that doesn't get talked about much anymore, and that's time of possession. Whoever controls the football, gives their defense a break, and takes care of business, that's the team that's going to win this ball game.
Oh, I'm about to get my ass beat.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Go, Devin.
First and 10, Devin Wade back to pass. And his first look is incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Devin Wade to throw again on 2nd and 10. That is incomplete.
I think we can make this one pretty simple. That was a rookie mistake made by the rookie quarterback, trying to force a pass without really using proper mechanics.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Wade in the gun. Looking for the block. He's got it complete. They convert on 3rd with a gain of 22. That play by Devin brings up a new set of downs. Nice catch as well. Good connection.
Yeah, I like what you mentioned. The key part of it, a new set of downs. Well done.
A first carry for the Hall Marcus Allen. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I think I'm playing a guy from EA Sports.
2nd down, Devin will throw it. And he checks this one down to Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2. And just like that, it's 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
What the fuck is he playing?
3rd and a bit here for Devin.
Oh my God, Ricky.
Free and brings up fourth down.
Oh my goodness.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
On fourth down, here's the veteran Shane Leckler to punt it away. Oh, it's a wobbler here. And shedding through the tackle. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And out will come the offense as they take over. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Shit.
First down, Vic. And he's going to take a shot right away. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked
Good job,
Buchanan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football
back. Way to play the ball, baby.
Well, that's a
Great
drive
job.
killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Devin will throw. He'll buy some time right.
Oh, my God.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs
Devin,
like that
come
first
on.
down here, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
2nd and 10. Wade to throw it again. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll get it up here this time to the 21.
So open. That's twice.
Only 3
Come on,
yards on the catch.
Route.
It's 3rd down.
Oh. Killing me right here, man.
On 3rd down, Wade. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. It was DJ Swearinger right there on the coverage.
It's a great job by this secondary. When I watch them, they remind me of elite defenders on a basketball court, right? They want to contest each and every pass.
Great contest on 3rd down to bring up 4th. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. Now this offense ready to head back out there. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points.
Oh, you little fucker.
Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves and maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board.
And this is
wow.
And a huge play that time.
Oh, my God.
55 yards.
Jesus
sometimes
Christ.
it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. On that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
I think when people start talking about the greatest Raven.
And he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ricky Williams taking it in. And his guys have taken a first quarter lead. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And his throw's going to be
Why did you not go for that?
I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point. I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Austin! Austin! Set, block 20.
1st and 10, Devin Wade drops back. He's got his man. It's Brandon Coleman. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle.
Come on, Devin, make the fucking
also,
throw.
They start to creep up, start to pressure receivers.
Oh,
now
my
you go
God.
over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
You got to make that throw.
Wade in the gun. He's got the first down more past the 40. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. A very solid gain of 27. Now a couple of first downs on this drive for Devin Wade.
Yeah, he's starting to get comfortable out there, isn't he? You can see him. He's out there feeling good about things, and I think his offense is responding.
And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Wade to throw. It's caught on the right side of Smith. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down. On 1st and 10, Wade. Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and this is going to go the other way. The defense has it. With Charles Davis, Brandon Garden, it's our visit. Vic now after the fumble recovery. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Julius Peppers in there to bring him down for a loss of 7. Play action now, Vic. Flush to his right.
Oh, you gotta pick that off, bro.
Deep to the other side of the field. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dayon Buchanan. He chucks him aside.
Dumped it.
Good job, Buchanan. Good fucking job, baby.
All the way down to the 37.
Guys, we got to score. Come on,
it's
let's
real
go.
simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes
Come on,
as a
we got this.
quarterback,
Let's go,
you gotta
baby.
know when to say
Come
when
on.
and just throw it away.
Guy
Flushed
ain't
out to
shit.
the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey, and his guys are going to get the football at the 20.
All right, you got to go.
28-yard line. So here's Vic following the interception. Flushed out right. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. Dancing to his left. And the hit
good breakup.
It's incomplete. So he can't hang on, and as I watched that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Right, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not any chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Being chased out left. He may try and run for this. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Dude.
Someone knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up that first down now. I'm not so sure about the technique in getting there.
Nice job, Lawrence Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor able to drop him for a loss of 4.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
They'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down.
Partner, we talked about this at halftime, but I don't think either one of us expected it to continue. Michael Vick has been bottled up in this game. This defense has done a fantastic job of containing his running ability.
It is so rare. They can never contain
Good job,
that.
Barron. Great job, baby.
When he set the single-season record with over 1,000 rushing yards.
He's just fucking
2
with me,
minutes
guys.
to
Come
go
on.
here in the first half.
God, I can't give up
We'll
these
come back here
opportunities.
right after this. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. They will indeed go for it. Vic. He is going to find Hill here.
Damn it.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 17 yards on fourth. Couldn't ask for much more from your offense there. First down. They go play action here on first down. He's going to launch this thing right. Touchdown! Rob Gronkowski, 30.
This guy's ass. Shit.
Yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. Now the offense will stay out there. They're going to line up and try for two.
Let's go. Right 20.
From the gun, Vic.
Why are you guys all just doing there?
And the lead will move to 14-0. And I guess that makes
guys,
up for the earlier missed two-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. And people were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Allen now looks to throw. Forced out to his left. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Now Allen throwing on second down. Steps away to his left.
Why is he running so slow?
42-yard line here and brought down there. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. The Chiefs on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Allen off the play fake. They'll roll him out right. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And that one incomplete.
If he was right there, my God.
Had some position, but couldn't hold on, and it brings up 4th down.
Yeah, go for it.
I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. Allen going to throw. And this is caught. Pulled in by Clark. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here.
Babe.
As the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Allen now on 1st down. Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. He was looking for his tight end, Richard Rodgers, that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Go deep. And then block.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch him now, Barney.
What the fuck? That's not what I wanted to do. What the fuck?
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Throwing deep here for Coleman.
Yo!
Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Oh my God.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Allen to throw once more. Got a man, it's caught. Inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tim Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs are able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point, good by Aguayo. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This is taken at his 4.
Oh, he's going to play with me. Okay.
And now back out comes the offense. And you got to think, if this is anything other than just taking a knee, I'd be very surprised.
Yeah, they've got enough to talk about at the half. Why do anything else? Just get out of there.
Final play of the first half, barring a penalty, as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Dancing to his left. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded at the 2. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. So here they come, the road team now getting the football first to start this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
Get after him,
and this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first.
And this is caught. And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
It's just ridiculous, dude. Come on with that shit.
Jerry Rice, 69 yards. And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. And it's no good on the PAT. So they can't add on here. And our score is going to stay right where it is. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. To return, here comes Marcus Sherrills. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Detroit!
Book it, Dallas, book it.
Allen again here on 2nd and 10. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Javon Curse in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on, I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Back there to that Philly. Here we go.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone. A first down throw coming for Vic. Being chased out left.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, But how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for him.
Yeah, and he is into the end zone for a touchdown. Ricky Williams, his second touchdown of the night. And his guys capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. They'll look to run for him with Williams. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Defensively, certainly not fooled there. Play started at the 2, and he was tackled at the 2.
That has to feel good for them. Not happy about having given up the touchdown, but stopping the 2-point conversion gives them a little bit of a lift as they head to the bench.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City.
No. Check. Patriot.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on at second down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether there's man or zone, deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
And he'll be hit from behind and taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
And we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They do go for it. Here's Allen. He'll air this one toward Coleman. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. The 20, 10, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Brandon Coleman, 79 yards. And the Chiefs are able to cut into this lead. So it was 4th down. They go deep to try to pick up the first. They pick up more than that. They pick up a score.
I'm not even sure the analytics guys would think that was a good gamble. 4th down there going for it. But they pressed the issue. And not only did they complete the pass downfield, how about the run after catch that ends up culminating in a touchdown? That's a huge play.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And here now the offense heading back out there. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team.
Oh,
their
you
drive
fucking
and will
bitch,
to come
bro.
back and win can be taken
You are
with another
lucky.
score right here.
Still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. On play action, Vick. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lawrence Taylor in there to drop him for his 2nd sack now here tonight. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case,
and he's going to go down.
Good job, Taylor.
Lawrence Taylor in there to get
Good
him
job,
again.
baby.
The 3rd time he sacked him here tonight.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
That's stupid.
They're going to try and throw. He's going to let this one go deep.
Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? That's fucking ridiculous.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Jerry Rice.
That's fucking retarded, dude. You are ass. You are a fucking bitch. You're ass as fuck, dude. You garbage as shit. That's just ridiculous.
3 yards. And his guys are going to add on to their lead. The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2.
You're garbage as fuck, dude.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Eluding the pressure right. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Nobody's doing nothing. Nobody's fucking doing shit.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. And the Chiefs now getting set to go.
So fucking dumb, dude.
Detroit!
So dumb.
On first down, Allen forced out to his left. Now he's going to let it go. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 51 yards. Throwing on first down is Allen. Steps away to his left. Fighting his way through contact. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket.
I was out of bounds. What the fuck?
Back now here.
Are you kidding me?
Sports. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter
Game
number
wants
4.
to fucking cheat me. I'm out of
Finally,
bounds.
a first
The clock
red zone
stopped.
opportunity for these guys. It's
Oh
first
my
and 10
God,
at the
dude.
14.
That's just stupid. How does that even
So
happen?
the shotgun snap to Allen. That ball's going to be caught by Clark for a Kansas City touchdown. Dallas Clark, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are able to draw a bit closer. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here.
That's just stupid, man. Real stupid.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. Caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further.
Game's not over yet.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken at the 3. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. So out now comes the offense back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts. And
keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. It's a play fake. Now Vick.
What?
And he's going to drop this off to Williams. Complete.
That is ridiculous.
Before getting this inside the 30.
Come on.
And that one results in 35
Fucking
yards.
bitch-ass cheaters, dude.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end.
That's
but how about the way
impossible.
they flip field position there? A nice attacking
God.
play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
Oh my God, dude. You must be joking.
And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Now a first carry for their fullback. And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. 2nd and 12, and you have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming.
Nah, he's gonna run it. He's gonna try to run it. The QB is gonna go a fucking crazy ass pass. Ridiculous. Yep, told you. Oh my God, you fucking kidding me, dude.
Touchdown. Michael Vick, a 12-yard touchdown
That's
run.
just sad.
And his guys find a way to stretch that lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now here comes Kansas City. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Why is he fucking in, dude? This is so stupid. So dumb.
Allen will try again on 2nd down. He's going to let it fly. And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. And incomplete here on 3rd down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And
my God.
The hook up there. It's incomplete. With such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
Open.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. They run it again with Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout, as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Here's Michael Vick. This is caught. They're able to convert on
That's
3rd
just
down, and that sets up a
stupid,
1st and
dude.
goal.
You know I'm going to lean towards
That's
the defender,
bullshit.
right? You know I'm going to do that.
I know.
That's a tough
Fucking
situation
cheating
for
ass
him
bastard,
as I
dude.
see it. But the truth of the matter
fucking
is,
pathetic.
that ball was not streaking towards him. That little arc on it, he's got to find a way to get his head around and make the play on the football.
That's just good as fuck, man.
The D can only stop it one more time as they take the knee.
Stupid ass nigger, dude. I'm going to be in chat.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now with
You
the
a
play clock at
bitch-ass
4,
nigger,
we're going to
dude.
get a
You're
timeout
EA
called.
Sports
It's
fucking
just their
player,
first.
bitch-ass.
They've got 2 more to
Fuck that
use
bitch
here in the
ass.
final stages. On 2nd
You're a
and goal,
fucking
standing alone in the
garbage
backfield
player,
is
dude.
Williams.
Garbage player.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee.
Glitching ass motherfucker, dude. You're a fucking terrible Madden player.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll come out in the pistol. They'll try to run it in. It's Williams. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work.
Well, the element of surprise was there. All right, there's no doubt about it. For us, maybe. But not for the guys on defense. An incomplete pass on the fake field goal attempt.
I guess, though, if you're trying to pick up the first in that spot, why not let your QB throw the ball, right? Instead of your kicker, yeah. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
Anything. You just got blatantly lucky and glitchy.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA.
Some fat ass hiding behind fucking Madden because he has no life.